Wandalee. Welcome to my channel. If you're returning, welcome back. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be showing you how I create a little space, like a library space with also some storage and decor in our his and hers office. And I specifically am going to be doing a his side and a hers. Okay, I'm going to start by showing you the space where the his and hers kind of like little library is going to go. This is the space I'm going to be using. And there was lots of consoles that were really large, but of course I didn't want a large piece of furniture because I do like the fact that this is kind of an open loft office and I wanted to still be able to see downstairs. And also I wanted something that still allowed the office to have a lot of space and look really spacious. So I got two of these console tables from Amazon, and they pretty much match perfectly with the executive desks that we have. So this is going to be mine. This is going to be his because our desks, let me just move all this stuff out the way. Our desks are going to be facing each other like this one is in the middle of the window. So this is going to be my side, hence where the beautiful peonies are, and this is going to be my husband's side. So I wanted my desk area to kind of coincide with my little bookshelf area. So I'm going to show you guys a little haul that I have from Home Goods because I didn't want to just display books. I also wanted it to look pretty and to still have a nice aesthetic to it. So I'll show you guys what I bought. We'll do a little haul first because who doesn't love Home Goods? So I went into Home Goods specifically looking for bookends. They didn't have much variety, but I did find this really nice, like heavy, I don't know if it's marble, but it's definitely some type of stone, these bookends. And I got two sets of two. Well, I thought I got two sets of two because normally when you buy bookends, you pay for the price of two. So they were kind of like this. You hear that? They're really like heavy, kind of like this. Or like you can put them, they're heavy, like this. And I'm going to show you guys. They look nice and modern. They have like the little touches of brown, which we have in our office. But when I got at the register, I realized that each one was individually priced at $16.99. The only reason why I got them is because I really love them and they really go with the space. Yeah, so some things you really have to spend a little more on to really fulfill that vision in your mind. So I got four of these. They're really heavy. I'm probably going to use them like this as opposed to this way because I want to be able to see the colors. Two of them have like that brown grain on them, like that really pretty, I don't know if it's marble, like a really pretty type of grain. Then what I loved about the other two is one of them had like touches of pink, a really like blush pink, which is, oh yes, which is perfect for the hers side. Look at this, you guys. This one was like perfect for my hers side. Look at that beautiful little touch of blush pink in there. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, so I got four of these. And bookends are not only decorative, but like when you're arranging books, specifically in a space like this where it's open and where it's not like a full out library, you want to have bookends to keep them together as opposed to just putting a whole bunch of books in order and there's nothing very pretty about it. Like it has to have some type of design to it. So I'm definitely going to be arranging books standing and also lying down. This is the other one. I don't know if this one has any pink in it, but it looks a little more feminine than the other one. So this one will go with the pink one. So I got four of those. And again, I'm going to be mirroring the his and hers. So similar decorative items, but a little more feminine on one side. So I wanted something to kind of tie in the peonies that I have on the corner of the wall that's going to be behind my desk. So I found this really pretty floral centerpiece. It was only $19.99. I like that it has a little bit of touch of pink, but not too much. It also has the white and the green, which is what the wall has. Yeah, and this is going to be a perfect touch to my hers side. Then for the his side, I also wanted some type of faux greenery. So we got something a little more simple, give it more of a masculine look. And this one was $14.99. So this is going to be for the his side. And it's, what I really love is I was looking for things that were similar in shape and size as well. So as you can see, they're similar in shape and size. Okay. And I've always seen those offices that have like those sand clocks. And I really love those sand clocks. So again, I found one that had more of a feminine look to it, and I have to be very careful with this because I have a tendency to drop things that are glass. So I found this really pretty, it's like a sand timer at $16.99. It has like little gold specks in it, and even the sand is like a really beige golden color, but look how beautiful that is. And it actually works. So this is going to be on the hers side. And then of course I needed something to mirror that, and I found this same size sand timer but with some black touches, a little more masculine looking. Look at this, this is fabulous. Where is this made? Yeah, it's a sand timer. This one was $19.99. Oh, this was made in India. So this is going to be for the his side. Look at that. It's so nice. And I'm assuming it goes this way because it priced at the bottom, so yeah. But again, it mimics it. The size is pretty much exact in height. And last, I don't even remember what this is. What else did I get? Oh, yes. I want to touch in the black and the gold because I'm gonna have little touches of gold in my side. So gold and blush, pink, and on my husband's side, like gold and black. So I got this nice kind of modern but old school clock for his side. I know it's like you have a sand timer and a clock, but what are you gonna do? Now for my side, I really love this. Instead of the clock, I didn't want to mirror it exactly. I wanted to mirror in the sense that it has a similar object, like decor item, in similar size. So it doesn't have to be the same exact thing. These four things happen to be the same exact thing, but instead of a clock, I found myself this beautiful, it's probably a paperweight, but I'm just going to use it for decor. It's like a beautiful blush pink coral piece. You can see the color. Fell in love with it. And it's really great because it kind of goes with the size. So I wanted it to kind of mirror the size as well. So I only got 6 things. I didn't want to get too much. So 6 plus the book holders. I didn't want to get too much because, as you can see, these are not that large. We want to make sure that there's enough room for our books because that's the whole point of these content. Don't just limit yourself to looking inside that category, because a lot of times when you search outside of the category, you do find things that work better for you and are a little bit more personalized. So again, if you're looking for your home office, search in the kitchen area, search for console table, search in living room, entryway. You might find something that actually works better for you than the things that are made for a home office. All right, without further ado, my favorite part, let's get into decorating and putting all the beautiful decor on our his and hers bookshelves. Oh, one last thing. I already have this really pretty like rose light pink picture frame. I'm not sure if I want to use it yet. I don't want it to look too girly and too florally, like that's the way our master bedroom is. I wanted to look a little more on the modern side. So I did have a photo. I printed out a photo for our home office that I thought would go really well with like the darker wood and like the darker paint, a little more of that like deeper office aesthetic. So this was a perfect photo of our wedding day. We're sitting in like an antique shop, and I figured this just will go really well with the home office. So I may or may not use this picture frame. I'm not sure yet if I like it or if it's too girly, but if I don't end up using it, then I'll just use something a little more simple for this space. And I think I already have another one just in case this one doesn't work. Another tip, always have a backup plan. I actually get all the books that I am going to display, because there are some books I'm not going to display. I have a lot of books. I have professional development books, old college books that come in handy. But the books that I'm going to focus on displaying are more of my like study books and my Bibles and other personal books. So I'm going to separate those now. That way it's a little easier to know what I'm doing. All right, so before I get started with putting all the beautiful decor, what I want to do is I want to separate my books. Where are they? I have, okay, so those are Carlos's books. All right, I have all my books in here. This box here. And I'm not going to display all my books. I'm going to do more of like my study Bibles, my study guides, and my personal books. And then the workbooks and the textbooks, those I'll store. So I'm just going to move these closer so I can go through them. And one book that I'm really looking forward to displaying, especially since I love pink, is this fabulous Alice in Wonderland book. Not only because of the color, but it just looks very whimsical. And then, of course, it has, like, the gold. Oh, my gosh. How fabulous is that, you guys? That's going to be a nice little showpiece. So I'm definitely going to display this. And I'm just going to go through this quickly. Oh, this is from when I was going crazy. When COVID first happened and I was, like, by myself a lot. Yeah, I was going crazy. So I had to get a nice coloring book to keep myself busy at night. And all right, so let me just go through all this first because I have to separate like the workbooks from other books that I'm not going to display. But yeah, I'm going to go through these first and I'm going to figure out how to organize them by size. And yeah. All right. So it looks like my husband has a lot more books than I do, but I'm going to try to see how I can make it mirror my bookshelf area. He has a lot more books than I do. It's just one box, but I had actually much less than that. So let's see how... All right, you guys, I am done. I'm so sorry. I was recording myself, putting everything up, but this camera stopped recording. So we're going to start with so let's just take a look at it and move all this out the way. Here we have our hers and our his. And as you see, they kind of mirror each other. You got the sand timer, the plant in the middle, the shorter decor, and then the two books. The bottom also mirrors it with the bookstand, in the bottom as well. So we'll start with the hers side. So I have the sand timer here. That cute little picture of my husband and I. And I decided to go with a more simple picture frame. And we have my little floral centerpiece. My fabulous Alice in Wonderland book. And down here, I displayed the 5 Love Languages Gary Chapman book. Some study guides in between the bookends. Some Bibles, beautiful pink coral, and some more Bibles. There were some books that would have made it look too crowded. So actually, no, it wasn't even books. It was my journals. So I put some of my journals in here and 2 more Bibles in here. This one is still empty, so this will be like an overflow for like more journals or like pens. I'm going to put like an organizer, put like Post-its, pens, all that good stuff. So as you can see, very simple, not very overwhelming. Let's go to the his side. I really love the way it came out. He has this beautiful big book called The Desire of Ages. Then we have the little clock, his plant. He has some books here and a hymnal book, which is really nice. It has that old, like, worn out look with a sand timer. Then at the bottom, we have this adorable baby, which is my gorgeous husband. Doesn't it look so cute, you guys? So adorable. Then we have all of his study guides with his bookends. At the bottom, some Bibles. Again, I displayed the same Gary Chapman 5 Love Languages books. I just did it. I didn't want to mimicking too much, so I did mine in the middle. and his at the bottom. If you are married or dating or have children, I suggest you get this book. It really helps identify how your partner or child or spouse likes to have love expressed to them. So it's like verbal affirmation, acts of service, like doing things for you, physical touch, gifts, and quality time. And then we have his study books there. Again, he also had books that they were like pamphlet books that didn't fit and would have been too much. So I put all the little books in here. These are like those little small pamphlet type books. And he also has an empty drawer where he could put like overflow of Post-its, pens, and all that. Since our desks, which we're gonna build next, they don't have like the pull-out shelves, so we're gonna need some extra storage. So that's why it's helpful to have these console tables. But I love the way it looks. It looks very simple and clean. We can still see over, you know, the ledge. We can still see through the ledge. I really like that airy kind of look. And yeah, it's coming along. You guys let me know what you guys think. And yeah, that is it for this video. This one definitely was short and sweet. Well, that was the end of this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful to you, and be sure to subscribe if these are the types of videos that you like to see. Be on the lookout because our next video is going to be my husband and I building our L-shaped executive desks. And the really fun thing about that video is that we're going to be competing. So we're going to be building our desks side by side, starting exactly at the same time. And we're going to be seeing each other build it. So it's going to be, yeah, I'm going to have an adrenaline rush because my husband thinks he can build it faster than me. I think I can build things faster than him. So we shall see who their winner will be. That's all for today. Thank you again for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time, ciao.